And now, please welcome the director of House of Unconsciousness, Priit TENDER. Hi, Priit. Priit, I had a dream.
About me?
About you, your film. I was watching your film in a big theater, and in the audience there was Sigmund Freud. And then after the screening, he came to you to talk to you, but I didn't understand what he told you. What do you think Sigmund Freud would say about your film?
Something in German, I think. Next question, please.
Next question, please. Okay, yeah. So, at the beginning of the film, the idea for you, at the beginning of the project, I mean, the first idea was that, how can I make fun on psychoanalysis or something else?
Yes, quite exactly. No, not really, but I had a kind of a plan to do something really free and fluent. I wanted to have, well, it's partly based on my own dreams, and there are all kinds of other symbols there and stuff. So I had an idea to make a film about dreams and images in the dreams. So I just had like a collection of symbols and stuff, and then I thought I kind of need a storyline also to keep them together. So the main character that just has this kind of a trip through the whole thing. So, but yeah, I think my idea was actually not to. I'm kind of a bit tired of scripting, or I wanted to be somehow more free. So dreams are really, you know, they have their own language, but it's the language is in symbols. So it's fascinating how symbols talk to us, actually.
The music was the type of music you choose was a surprise for me. You choose to put blues music on your film with electric guitar, electric blues, basically. How did you choose to use that kind of music in a film?
Actually, there was like this little connection to. I was just talking. I met this friend Kaspar, my colleague, and then
Kaspar Jens is the filmmaker. Yeah.
His brother made music actually for. Actually, he was in financial trouble too, so I kind of gave a helping hand. No, but that's not the story. But it's I kind of had also the image. This character is kind of, you know, like a little parallel with The Dead Man by Jarmusch, the film. So it's kind of a psychedelic, trippy thing. And then this electric guitar also, I was thinking to give a little retro feel to it. So electric guitar somehow, kind of a feel of 80s, or some kind of that the film is made like somewhere in the past, so it doesn't look very modern in that sense. So the language is not very modern; it's kind of vintage.
Your film was awarded in Utrecht as the Grand Prize.
Yes.
Was that the premiere, the world premiere of the film?
Yes, in Holland. Yes, in March.
In March. And for you to realize that something you did so freely, or more freely than what you did in your previous film, to receive this kind of recognition at the first festival where the film goes, how do you receive this?
Well, I've also said it before that I don't really understand this film, you know, because it's not understandable. You can't kind of rationally understand it, and then to win a prize is a big surprise, because I have not really never thought of winning a prize with it. I kind of had different intentions. I wanted to be kind of more free and and yes, all these mythology and symbols, they kind of, I'm interested in them quite also seriously, and then I feel that somehow to use them is a very effective way to talk to the audience, especially because you leave ends open, so so you don't understand it, but you get interested, and it somehow touches something in you, but you don't understand it. So I think it's very positive to do things that you don't understand.
Des questions dans la salle? Question will be in French, so if you can translate it.
Oui, bonjour. Dans votre film, il y a l'allusion aux âges de la vie et au fait qu'on soit habillé ou pas. Enfin, il y a une scène avec un bébé dans une assiette. Lorsque le personnage arrive sur le toit, il apparaît ensuite dévêtu. Et sur le dernier plan, on le voit en squelette. Quel est le sens de cette progression vers le dévêtissement, si on peut dire, et vers la projection sur l'enfance? Est-ce que le bébé représente le personnage principal qui se voit lui-même?
Yes, it's kind of I symbolically translate it as a journey of a human being, journey of a man. So he starts as a young man, things happen, he goes through some psychic changes, and finally he reaches the end of his life. So he kind of gets connected to the whole universe. So it's this is more like rationally built into it. So his main character story. So I think it holds everything together. So
Last question.
So just to follow up on that, if you suddenly have that life story, doesn't that make it less dreamlike? Because it gives like a kind of summation of the story? In the same, you describe this film as being dreamlike. And Marcel brought up about the music. I'm not sure if the music was selected to like be consistent with your dreaming, but mainly this idea of the progression you describe, that feels less episodic and less symbolic and more like a summation.
Yes, I was kind of thinking to keep it really loose, but in a way, I think if you do something really crazy and really loose, it's always good to have a contrast. If there is something very, like in the beginning and the end of the film, also the sounds are very realistic, so we believe that this is like the not dream life, this is the real life. The guy is on the roof, and in the beginning he's riding the bike, and I think in a way maybe it works this way, that if you have just completely no story throughout the whole film, then you can't compare it to anything. But if film is about conflict, so if there is some kind of a rational storyline in it, then maybe these very free and dreamy parts become more free and more dreamy because of this. We have something to compare with. That was my rational idea, to build up this free-looking but actually structured film.
Priit TENDER, thank you very much.